My name is Tal Shaked, and I'm the Chief Machine Learning Officer at Moloco. I'm leading core engineering, which consists of data science and analytics, machine learning, and common infrastructure. Let me start sort of from the beginning, right? So when I was an undergrad, went to the University of Arizona, and having just come off a professional chess playing career, I felt that, it'd be really cool if computers could play games like chess and do it really well. And so I got interested in artificial intelligence. I didn't really understand the difference between machine learning and artificial intelligence. There's a whole story there, there's a lot of confusion. And so I did a number of game playing programs in different classes. And when I was graduating and talking about going to grad school, I needed a note from my advisor. I told him, I think I'm interested in artificial intelligence. And he'll say, you'll grow out of that in a few years. And as it turns out, he'd gotten his PhD in the 70s, which was really the AI winter, as they call it, where there was all this excitement around machine learning and AI, but it didn't really go anywhere. I stuck with it, went to grad school, studied different areas of artificial intelligence, and really ended up getting most interested in machine learning. And at the time, in 2004, there were many different search engines. And I'm not sure if Google was the best one yet, but it was definitely emerging as the best. And so I joined and I asked, I want to work on web search and I want to use machine learning. In 2021, I've been at Google for almost 17 years. And I really got to see what big tech companies do for operational machine learning at scale and how it's so critical to all the products that they build. And I felt that there's got to be a way to have broader impact. How can we take the things that myself and others have learned and apply that outside these big tech companies to really help thousands of other businesses leverage the benefits of machine learning and create more value. So Ixin and I go far back. We worked together back in 2009 at Google. Myself and a few others co-founded a project called Sybil, which was doing large-scale machine learning back in 2007. When he left Google, we stayed in touch. We talked about how Moloco was doing. And then much later in our careers, when I was looking to make a change, we reconnected. So there are many reasons I joined. One is, I'd say, the culture really aligned with the values of the company. Culture really makes a big difference. And so I think, again, Moloco really has internalized their core values. One of the values that I align with most is lead with humility. Moloco has many really talented people who have expertise in different areas and make room for everyone to share their ideas, to be heard, and then really integrate across all those different inputs to let the best ideas emerge. I think is really something that's special about the company, helps us innovate and come up with better approaches than what any single person come up with. In fact, this is something that goes back to when I think Ixin and I worked together very early. We each had our own ideas and we made room. And very often we would kind of acknowledge that, hey, if one of us knows more about than the other, let's figure out why that's the case. And then if that's really a better approach, let's go that way. One of the things I see in the leadership team is a very strong sense of, intensity, focus, and also the ability to sort of take risks, learn, and recognize the big successes, right? And so I think this is an important part, is that when we make room for people to take risks and we expect people to learn, I think we're able to hire people that are gonna, push themselves harder and really think big and feel supported by everyone to take those risks. Moloco stands for Machine Learning Company. Moloco, MLC. They're really doing state-of-the-art operational machine learning, and there's a clear focus in the advertising space, which makes it easier to sort of identify the right kind of customers and find places to create real value. The combination of operational machine learning and having a very clear focus on where to apply it. That combination is really unique. And because I would say machine learning is one of our biggest differentiators in terms of enabling us to be successful as a company, people who are working in the machine learning space, whether it's on the infrastructure, the data processing, or the algorithms, they can really move the needle in terms of business impact. I often think of it as how we can make machine learning more accessible to people and companies so that they can leverage the capabilities of machine learning to create more value for the customers and more business value overall. Now you can build an AI system that's rule-based. That's what Google and many companies did, 20 years ago. And you can write a bunch of rules and it will return results and it'll be an AI system, right? The difference is for machine learning, in my opinion, machine learning is a way that you can use computers to learn from data and you have algorithms that do that learning, and then it can automatically figure out how to add those capabilities that have artificial intelligence capabilities. In fact, we saw this in chess. DeepMind built a system that could just play chess against itself and learn how to become better than any other computers out there. And that's very different. It wasn't brute force, it wasn't programming heuristics, it just learned. And so I think that's really the big difference between machine learning and AI. And yes, machine learning enables us to build better AI capabilities, but there are two different approaches or two different technologies. There are three primary product areas that we're focusing on now. The biggest one is DSP, and the other two are the retail media platform and also helping publishers better monetize. Longer term, we want to grow beyond that though. Even in those areas we have today, there's still a lot of opportunity to build new machine learning models and create value there. Over the next 5 years, I'm really excited to see how three core products of Moloco continue to evolve, given how fast they are growing, and also what new business areas or products we can build to continue to innovate in a space where machine learning will really be the differentiator.